Tonight's all about eating cheap street food in Jakarta. Welcome to Jakarta, Indonesia. Tonight I have 50,000 rupiah and I'm in the Kebon Kacang neighborhood, which is known to have the best cheap eats, the best street food in the city. So I'm looking for 5 dishes for dinner tonight. Can I eat them for 50,000 rupiah? So we're starting with Telur Gulung, which basically means it's a fried egg. Now what they do is they have a squirt bottle, they squirt it into boiling hot oil, and then they just twist it around this stick. And they do it so quickly. Now we got 7 of these for 10,000, and it comes with a little bit of sauce. The same kind of sauce you get with chak wei, which is spicy, but also sweet, or so they say. Oh yeah. Just very tender egg, doesn't taste oily at all, and then that spicy sweet sauce, it's so good. This spot is really busy, a lot of people coming through on bikes, walking, every once in a while there's a truck, so you do have to be careful, have your wits about you. Holding a camera while walking, not the smartest thing, but hey, I'm doing it for you. Before we move on, let me share a fun fact. Did you know 67% of people who watch my last video are not subscribers? So if you love travel and food, please subscribe to my channel. And if you are a subscriber, please let me know in the comments what one of these street foods would you like to eat first. There are not a lot of places to actually sit. Some of the stalls are a little bit bigger and they've got seating, but for the most part, there's no seating. So people are getting it to go, or there's a lot of food here that's on a stick and it is actually easy to eat sitting up. But Aloy thinks that we should try to find somewhere where we can sit because we didn't choose any of the spots that have seating, but Indomart or Indomare is close. So there might be a spot to just sit there. Next up we have the Takoyaki. Now this is a dish originally from Japan, and what it is, it's batter that's put into a hot mold, and then inside there are a number of different fillings. You can have fish, you can have sausage, you can have hot dog, you can have cheese, and what's sold out, which would have probably been the best, is octopus. Now on top they put mayonnaise, sambal, and then they put these dried fish flakes, which might be mackerel or a similar fish. It's very hot. It's only 5,000 for 5. So this is an amazing deal. They come out so tender. You get the creamy cheese, the mayonnaise, that little bit of spice, and then that fish flake gives it just a little bit of saltiness. This so far is my favorite. This is awesome, and only 5,000 rupiah. You can actually get quite a bit of food. This is Lumpiah Basah. Now, if you've had lumpia in the Philippines or other countries, you know that it's not quite like an egg roll, it's not fried, and it's not like a rice paper roll, but it is a roll. They call it Lumpiah Basah because it means wet lumpia. It is not rolled up, so you do need chopsticks to eat it. In this, there is bean sprouts, cabbage, we've got some bamboo shoots, I think there's some onion in there, egg, some spice, some garlic. This looks so good. Very light, fresh. It's spicy. They definitely made it spicy. 15,000, this is such a good deal. Wow. This is so tasty.
This is how you eat.
Oh, like a big part. Okay, I was not eating enough of it in one. there are lots of things that you can get for 3,000 or 5,000, and it also goes up to 15, 20, or even more. But to stay on budget, we are having the salmon baso, or the salmon meatball. So they are made but fried to order, and then it's in a sauce of both sambal and it looks like a little bit of mayonnaise. Spicy, really chewy. This is really good. This is only 5,000, you get 2 for it. So over at that spot, there are a number of different things on a stick that you can choose. Starts at 3,000 for the fish and then just goes up. But I have to say, the salmon is actually a really good choice. Something sweet. This is Pisang Goreng, which is fried banana. Now here it's not just fried banana. They mix the banana with flour and then they make these little dumplings that are hot and fried. And then of course you have to have something on top of it. So there are a number of different toppings you can have. We chose to have the pineapple, and with all of the toppings, it's chocolate or strawberry or pineapple. But then on top of that, it's cheese. So you get the fried dumpling, then you get a little bit of sweetness, and then you get a little bit of saltiness. This is 15,000, the small size. I thought it was going to be very small, but it's actually double stacked. So for 15,000, it's such a good deal. Get some of that cheese. Oh, it's like a nice fried little dumpling. So good. Sweet. It doesn't need the saltiness of the cheese, but you know, I'm not mad at it. This is a good dessert. I always say I don't like desserts, but this is a good dessert. This is the end of my 50,000 cheap street food challenge in Indonesia. Jakarta, you've been so good to me. This is my last night, sadly. But in my next video, you're going to see me on an island that I said I would never go. Join my Patreon community for more behind the scenes and exclusive content you won't find elsewhere. You can also find me on Instagram, and be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel. All of these things make my day. Thank you so much for your support.